guys, it's Iris. Welcome back to my channel. So recently I have developed quite a foundation collection and I wanted to talk to you guys about a few of them today. So let's just go ahead and dive right into this. So it occurred to me as I was getting these products together that they actually happen to all be Maybelline foundation products. So let's just go ahead and jump in. I didn't plan on that, like I really didn't, but kind of works out. Let's compare some Maybelline foundations. So let's go ahead and just jump in. That's like the second or third time I've said that. The first one I want to talk about, because I've probably talked it to death, but it is one of my recent ones over the past month or so that I have purchased, and I really wanted to give you guys a really good review, and I can't remember if I've done one, so I thought I'd just throw it in with this one anyway. So it is the Maybelline Mineral Powder Foundation. You guys, I cannot say enough good things about this foundation. I absolutely love it. I, for a very long time, only wore mineral powder foundation because I don't know, it just seemed to be better for my skin. I am very oily, and usually even now when I put on a liquid foundation, it only takes it a few hours before it just feels absolutely disgusting on my face and I want it off. This type of foundation is better for me because if it gets oily, it's okay. It doesn't make me feel, you know, like I've got an oil slick on my face because I've got all that extra liquid product on my face that just makes you feel gross. This, it just kind of goes away, which is fine. You just touch it up, no big deal. I have tried a lot of other mineral powder foundations and other just compact powder foundations, and I always come back to this one. This is by far the very best one. Now, another one that I really like is the Bare Minerals Mineral Powder Foundation. But honestly, this one is a lot cheaper. In my personal opinion, is it does just as good of a job. So coverage-wise, I would say this has about a light to a medium coverage. You can build it up to be a little bit more full coverage. I don't think you can get it all the way up to like full high coverage, but you can build it a little bit higher than medium. I will say once you get past medium coverage on this, it does start to look a little crazy because it's powder. It's going to make you look kind of cakey. So just keep that in mind. Now, and I just dropped it on the floor. That's okay. Let me see if I can get it. Pardon. I got it. Okay. What was I going to say? Okay. One of the contributing factors to my reviews on foundation is this patch of discoloration that I have right here on my jawline. Whether or not something covers it well, if any of that shows through, is a contributing factor to my reviews on foundations, and this one actually covers it very, very well. I have tried some other powder foundations that maybe don't cover it as well. This is really good. There have actually been quite a few days here lately, because it's been hot all summer, but there have been quite a few days here lately where this is all I wear. This powder foundation and this Photo Focus concealer from Wet n Wild. That is the only thing that goes on my face. A little bit of mascara. And you guys, it is fine. It looks great. It's a great summer makeup look. I love it. It's not uncomfortable. I can go outside and play with my son and not feel disgusting. Now, I'll tell you, like I said, the coverage is really good on this. But because I've been wearing powder foundations, and it's a stick foundation I've been wearing too, but I haven't been wearing liquids. I've been wearing like this type of foundation, and it's very light. I have started getting some dry patches in places, and anywhere that I have those dry patches, this will stick to it and kind of enhance it. So just be aware of that. If you are a dry-skinned person, maybe a moisturizer or a primer, something like that, to go on your face first. Most people, I think, use moisturizers and primers before they put makeup on. I don't, because I have never found one that I thought was worth it. that I liked that felt good on my face, so I just don't wear them because I don't like them. We're still looking though. We're still looking for that one. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If you have dry skin, this is going to stick to those dry patches. So just use something like a moisturizer or something to maybe calm those spots down so that you get really good coverage. Okay, so that being said, oh, would I buy it again? I buy it like all the time. My favorite. I always come back to it. So yes, this is actually one of the products that ended up in my Holy Grail video. I do believe if it wasn't, it should have been, but I'm pretty sure it was in there because I love it. Okay, so moving on, let's do a liquid now. So I don't know why the top always seems like it's on backwards. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Nope, there we go. Okay. The other one that I have is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I finally purchased it because there are so many people on YouTube that rave about this foundation. They say it's the best thing ever. I like a matte look on my face. I don't really go for a lot of highlight. I don't like the dewy look on me because, like I said, I am oily. I don't need any help. I prefer to have a very matte face because I'm going to get oil anyway. So I finally purchased this because I purchased this because of that. Also, I have very large pores. So matte and poreless, those are the two things that I need. I finally purchased it. Now, I will tell you, I don't know what I will tell you. Let me start over. Okay, so that's why I purchased this. I've used it a couple of times, and the first time that I used it, I did set it with something. I have used it, this past time that I used it, I didn't set it at all. But the first time I used it, I set it because anytime I put liquid, I usually set it. So I used it like I would usually use foundation, and I will tell you that when I put powder over the top of it, I didn't like it. It made it a lot heavier, and I don't like that. Because I've been wearing other makeups recently that are very light, I didn't like the heavy feel on my face. Do you see where I'm coming from there? So I will tell you though, it did mattify very well. You know, any of the oily spots. I mean, it blurred some of the pores, but not, I mean, not anything, you know, miraculous like I would have hoped for. Since it's a matte and poreless foundation, I would expect it to completely blur those pores. For me, it didn't so much do that. Would I purchase this again? I think I probably would, because let me tell you, the second time that I used it, and this, you know, the past couple times I've been wearing it, I have not set it. Now I did, you know, where I had concealer, I set those places, and I set just the places that I know I get oily. I didn't set my entire face. I like it better when I do not set it with powder, because it does not, when you put powder on, you start looking cakey. Just the foundation by itself looks really nice on my face. It looks kind of just fresh and kind of, I mean, you're wearing makeup, so you're not going to look completely natural, but it looks more natural than cake face. You coming with me on that? So I like it. It's not my very favorite product that I have used recently, but like I said, out of the two ways that I've worn it, setting it with a powder or setting it or not setting it at all, I like it better when I don't set it, because it does dry down very well. So that's good. I haven't found too many liquid foundations that actually dry down really good for me, and that one does. Okay. Next one. This is a close second. Had I used this enough times to put this in my Holy Grail video, I absolutely would have, because this is now definitely a Holy Grail, especially for summer makeup. One second. Starting to feel that horse feeling. I filmed a few videos today, so I think this is the last one for the day. So I'm starting to get that horse feeling in my throat and that raw feeling in my chest, because I speak from like this area here different people speak from different areas. Some people speak from their noses. I have taken so many acting classes where they tell you about this. Some people speak from their head region. Some people speak from their nose region. Some people talk from their throat. Some people talk from their ears. You can speak from different areas of your body. My voice mainly comes from my chest and the lower area of my throat. So that's the areas that when I've been talking for a long time, that's the areas that start to feel a little bit raw. So anyway, things that you don't care about. This is definitely a holy grail for me, specifically for summertime. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free and Balance Foundation Stick. I had never used a stick foundation before. I had wanted to try one. This is the very first one I have ever tried, and holy freaking cow, you guys. I didn't swatch any of the other ones, and I'm about to swatch this one. But you guys, this stuff is amazeballs. Okay, so let me show you what it actually looks like now that I have covered all of that with the product. Okay, so can you see right there in the core is a very light center? That is actually powder, and it is an oil absorbing powder. So you're seeing where I'm going with this, right? Holy cow. Okay, so you've got the makeup around the outside surrounding that core of oil absorbing powder. You guys, this stuff is amazing. They say to apply it with your fingers. I have applied it with a finger, with a finger. Yes, I have used somebody else's finger and dabbed it on my face. No, I have applied it with my fingers. I have applied it with a beauty blender or a blending sponge, and I have applied it with a foundation brush. Absolutely, they know what they're talking about. The best way to apply this is with your finger. So what I do is I just, I make some, put some of it on my face where, you put your makeup. Like if you dot your makeup on your face, those spots that you dot it on first and then you blend it. I do the same thing. I put the makeup, a couple of lines on my face, and then I just blend it out. And you guys, it does such a phenomenal job. And it feels like you are wearing nothing. It absolutely feels like you have a completely bare face, and I love it for that. I don't have to put anything else on with this. I put this on, and that is it. No powder needed. I put this on, a little bit of blush, fill in my brows, and some mascara. I am done. You guys, these two are going to butt heads. I'm just telling you. Because I love my powder foundation, but you guys, this one is coming up there. And you see, I've used it quite a few times. There's a good bit of product in here, though. But I've used it quite a few times, and I haven't really used a whole lot of it. So I think it's going to last me a long time, too, because you don't really need very much of it. So there's that spot that I swatched it. I'm just going to blend it in for you. And you guys, it is amazing. Once you start to blend it, it has like this powdery feel. Like it doesn't feel like you would expect a stick foundation to feel like. You would expect a stick foundation to maybe feel a little bit greasy and you know what I'm saying? This does not feel like that. This is the silkiest yet matte type of finish ever. I mean, do you see how well that blends in? And it covers so well. Now, this one also, like I said, when I'm starting to get dry patches, this does stick to the dry patches as well because it's a little bit dry. But you guys, if you've not tried a stick foundation and you want to try one, I would pick this up. And here's another fun fact. I thought this was brand new. This has been out for 4 years. Why have I not heard anybody talk about this? It's amazing. And every review, that I looked at on Maybelline's website for this product, every one of those reviews was like raving about how awesome this is. Why is nobody on YouTube talking about this stuff? Why have I never heard anybody say anything about this makeup? It is phenomenal. Okay, now we'll talk about the dark spot over here. It covers it. Now, it is definitely a light to medium coverage. And I say that, yeah, okay? I forgot the word that I was trying to get out of my mouth. I smell smoke, and I know I have a candle back there, and it's pretty close to my television, and it probably shouldn't be that close, but I didn't. Things move because I'm on the 3rd floor, so when I walk, things move, so I pushed it back because I know it'll fall forward a little bit. Anyway, yes, I've not heard anybody talk about this stuff. The coverage is really good. It covers up this darkness over here that I have, this discoloration. Covers it up very well. I would say that it is more of a light coverage, though, than a medium coverage. It's light to medium, but more so light. So that's why I say I like it so much for summertime makeup. I'm telling you, because I don't travel very much, but if when I do go on a summer vacation, this would definitely go in my makeup bag. And this would be the only thing that I brought, because I don't think I would need to, even like if I was going out for, you know, a nice dinner with my husband out at night, I don't feel like I would need anything more than this. Like, I really don't. I don't think I would need, you know, a more high coverage foundation. I think this does a fantastic job. And it looks like, it just looks like really fresh, beautiful skin. It looks just like it's your skin, but just a little bit better. It's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Please, if you've not tried it, go out and try it out, because it is phenomenal. I love it. Okay, now, one more product that is also not new. This has probably been out for about 2 years. And I am just now trying it because I finally said, you know what? I've been looking at it for so long. And I finally just said, you know what? Just go ahead and do it. You do the beauty review thing on YouTube. You might as well go ahead and do it so that you can review it and just appease your curiosity here, okay? Just go ahead and do it. So I'm finally trying Cushion Foundation. So gimmicky. So gimmicky. I can absolutely tell you that I would never buy this again, and I don't think I would ever buy another Cushion Foundation again. I just don't think I would. I don't see the point in it. I just don't. I know there are people out there that love it, especially because, you know, they say, oh, it's a really fast application. I don't notice that the application on it is that quick. I really don't. So you've got the little sponge here that sits right on top, and then you open it up. I mean, I know you guys have seen these before. And then you just kind of pat some of the foundation, some of the product onto here, and then you're just supposed to kind of roll the puff all over your face. Now, okay, how is this supposed to be any faster than me putting on foundation with a beauty sponge? I mean, really, this actually takes me longer to put on than foundation that I put on with a beauty sponge. It does, and I don't think it should. I feel like it's supposed to be a fast way to put on your makeup, and it's not for me. Also, my fingers start to cramp up because I'm leaving my fingers so straight trying to get this on here and not getting my other 2 fingers in the way, and my fingers end up cramping up, and it's not good. It's not a terrible makeup. It is. I also expected it to be very lightweight. It's not. It's pretty heavy for me, especially once you put powder on top of it. That adds to how heavy it is, and you do have to set it. It does not dry down to a point that you can just leave it and not set it. You have to set it, so that starts to make you look more cakey, and I don't like that. It adds to the heavy feeling. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what all the fuss was about. It's not for me. Also, my pores were huge when I put this on. Like, it did not blur any imperfections at all. And this area over here of discoloration, I have to do like more than one application of it to cover up any discoloration on my face because it's so thin. And that's what's weird about it, is it's so thin, but it's so heavy for what it is. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. So just for me, not so much. Don't dig it. So well, that's what I've got for you. Now I'm trying another foundation today, and I'm actually doing a video for that today. I'm going to do a check-in here as soon as I finish this. But I'm trying out the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation today, and I like it okay. But I'm still doing the video, so we're still waiting on the final verdict. But that is what I've been trying. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button down below. While you're at it, hit the bell next to it. That's going to give you notifications on when I post new videos. Also, if you are not following me on Instagram, follow me there as well, BalexyBeauty82, the same way that it is spelled here. I also have my Facebook page that is live. It is maintained. I post on it regularly now, BalexyBeauty82. Also the same way that it is spelled here. You guys leave me a comment. Have you tried any of these products? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Let me know what you think. Give me some comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye.